Good evening, everyone. I'm Neha, Ambassador of Change for GETI, that is Global Education and Training Institute, founded and conceptualized by Dr. Sunita Gandhi with the vision of disrupting the education movement. We also organize pre service and in service training for teachers so that they can spearhead this disruptive education movement. Alongside, we also invite various policymakers, educators, and researchers on our platform called Deep Talks so that they can discuss various best practices in education with us. And today, I am very honored and blessed to have with me this evening Dr. Madhu Bhutani, who is the faculty head social sciences for Modern Public School Bhiwadi in Rajasthan. Ma'am has an experience of 32 years in the teaching spectrum, and today she will be condensing her experience into a very unique topic, but equally important for students and teachers, that is time management. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Neha. A warm evening to all beautiful souls present here. Love to you see all here online. I am Madhu Bhutani, an enthusiastic learner, a teacher by profession, a naturopath by choice, and a humble human by nature. First of all, I would like to thank Getty, especially Dr. Sunita Gandhi, a strongly beautiful and a beautiful strong woman, a well-known and renowned icon who is always on her toes to transform education in and across India. And she's always on her toes with the tireless efforts. Really, she is respectable for all of us, for all the students, for all the learners. In through Getty, not only we, but students also get informative skills of different phases of their lives. And we, being elders, being teachers, being heads of the institutions, we get lot of messages, informative skills, messages from all the faculties in different sessions from Getty. So this all has become possible only because of Dr. Sunita Gandhi, the founder of Getty. So a big salute to her. In this session, I'll discuss about why time management matter, why does time management matter in our lives, and how we I'll try to give you several techniques and helpful methods so that you can become a good time manager. First of all, let's solve the word why. See, effective time management, no doubt, helps all of us with your learning and makes you more productive at work. But before discussing different techniques and methods of time management, I'll suggest to take sufficient sleep. Now, you'll be surprised that in the session of time management, I'm talking about sleep. Yes, dear all, sleep is very, very important for us. As we all know that our body is like a machine. As machine needs some rest after few hours of working to re-energize itself. In the same way, our body and mind also need some rest. And when we sleep 6 to 7 hours, total of 6 to 7 hours of sleep is beneficial for all the students and for all of us, I must say. And when we get up, no, our body become fresh and our brain also become energetic. And eating
Ma'am,
healthy breakfast,
do you want to put the presentation now?
I'll 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 do
Right.
it. Yeah. And eating healthy breakfast is equally important. When we eat healthy breakfast, our whole day is energetic and fresh. Now let's come to time management. So what is time management? Time management includes tools or techniques for planning and scheduling time, usually with the aim to increase the effectiveness and or efficiency of personal time use, like how efficiently we are using our time well. See, I we if I talk about our sincere people like Ratanji Tata, Sundarlal Pichai, all these people were having same time as you and me have. They all have 24 hours as we and you and me have. And but what makes their life so prestigious? Because of their utilizing the time efficiently. They did it very nicely. So that's why they are very prestigious, rich, and happy people. In today's busy world, no time management skills for all of us, especially for students, they are increasingly important. Many of you might be yearning for older era where time you move too slow. Seem to move very slowly. But now in this competitive world, it's not possible. Everything is running so fast, even our lives at the competitive age. So time management is really very, very important. While I don't advocate for obsessive micromanaging approach in a student's daily life, yet I do believe it's important for students to set goals and to learn the effective time managers. See, as I've discussed, why time management is important. See, our lives become less stressful when we manage our time, and our better work-life balance means our life become balanced. There's a balance between our work and our daily routine of life. Then more time freedom. When we manage our time in a proper way, we make a plan for it, then we get more freedom. Yes, then we know that yes, if I have to work in these particular hours, after that I'll be free to do the work of my choice. Then greater focus. Yes, we do our work with greater focus. One thing, we are happy that we are able to complete our work in time. Secondly, we know that after completing my work, I'll be able to enjoy my life, the day of my life. Then higher levels of productivity. Yes, of course, our productivity levels increases our productivity level increases when we plan our time in a proper way. Now the word come how to manage time. So here I'm going to tell you some techniques and methods, and I hope that they'll help you a lot in your lives. First of all, it's a suggestion that stop procrastinating. The better you manage your time, the easier it will be to achieve your goals. See, stop procrastinating means to be lazy, to become lazy. We usually keep some excuses to keep move our work time to next day, then to next day, and another day, and that work becomes pending. So, dear all, when a pending work is there, what will happen? We'll get panic. We won't be able to concentrate on our work at all. So, it's really better to manage your time and achieve your goals. Plan ahead. Yes, of course. Without planning, we cannot manage our time. See, we are having a hectic schedule. See, when online classes were there, you students have to go for online classes. Till now, in few schools, it's going on. So, online classes, they are really stressful for students as well as parents. I don't say about teachers because teachers are always there to help the students. But it was really painful for students, those who had to sit in front of laptop or mobile for their studying. So this hectic schedule was there through which we get distracted. Sometimes we didn't want to join class, other time network issue. So this when we plan ahead, side by side, after taking online classes, when we keep our time for self studies, then it's really very helpful. Stop yourself from browsing internet while taking online classes. Yes, of course. What students do, they use Twitter, Facebook also side by side. When they're taking an online class, they just keep on browsing other Facebook or Twitter and all. And what happens? They get distracted from their main topic. And this becomes this in this way their productivity becomes very less. And they're unable to understand the topic even, what is told by the teacher. And see, if you're still struggling to focus upon, follow Pomodoro Technique. This is a time management system. What is Pomodoro Technique, dear all? It's nothing. See, say you have a topic to complete, means a work that will take around 24 hours, 2 hours. So divide those 2 hours into four segments and eat make 25 minutes, keep 25 minutes for one portion of your work, set a timer for that of 25 minutes, and you keep doing your work. And I assure you, within 2 3 practices, you'll be able to complete your work within that 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, give 5 minute break to yourself, and within that 5 minute break, you can do what do you want to do. It's your choice. You can eat a snack, you can run here and there, you can set your study table, anything you want to. And then again start next segment. And after completing all these four segments of 25 minutes time each, give a break of 20 minutes or 25 minutes at least. And in this time, you can do your many odd jobs. Like if you want to make a recipe, or you can ask your mother, request your mother to make some dish for you. You can, she can give you, and you can eat also that with time, right? So this Pomodoro technique is really helpful. Those who are struggling with the focus upon their studies, please follow this method. Now set up your study table or study room. Make sure that you have all the required material while sitting for studies. What are the materials? Textbook, dictionary, stationery, and many other things you use and you need at the time that you're doing some assignment or some work, right? And one most important thing, a glass of water or water bottle. That's really very, very important for you all, because drinking water keeps you fresh, your body fresh, your brain fresh. And keeping our body and brain fresh is really very important for our concentration on studies. Do not multitask. Yes, multitasking really takes away from our goal to achieve. So always focus on one assignment or subject at a time, and arrange your task in order of importance and pay attention to them. See, you know that day after tomorrow you have a science test or English test or social science test, whatever. And next week you're supposed to submit a math notebook or assignment. You think, okay, now let me complete this maths work, then I'll prepare for exam test. No, please keep your task in order of importance so that you can achieve your goal of getting good marks in a proper way. Then concentrate on what needs to get done in the present and avoid anything too far off. The same I have given you example. Reward yourself to feel relaxed and special. How can you reward yourself? First of all, let me tell you what rewards will help. This rewarding yourself will boost your motivation to complete next set task with ease. Yes. Rewards, how can we reward ourselves? See, like uh, you have achieved a good result in your mock exam or in your half yearly exam or if any of the unit test or periodic assessment, whatever. Now you feel that yes, I have worked very hard for all 15 to 20 days. You can go for a window shopping. You can see a play. You can go for a movie also with your parents. You can request your parents. If they'll take you, that's better. Otherwise, go for window shopping. But rewarding should not be done every day as it will again distract you. You'll become pampered, right? So create a balance. Rewarding yourself is important, that I also said. And it's also important to maintain a balance between your study tasks and other obligations too, like study, family routine, daily routine, rewarding yourself, but keep your plan. I mean, move with your plan accordingly, what you have planned for yourself. In this way, you'll become better time manager and you'll be really very, very productive and concentrated. Now, be an early bird. See, those who get up early in the morning, they must be knowing that what is the benefit of getting up early in the morning for studies. Yes, dear all, getting up early in the morning means a calm and peaceful time, surroundings, environment, plus your energetic body, plus your fresh brain. So that is really a wonderful time to study, to revise, to do the typical topics that you are unable to understand. Those who do not get up early in the morning, they just start it doing, and really you will find yourself in a good state when you the topic you were unable to learn, that you will be able to learn it easily. Next, Exercise to clear your head in between study sessions. Yes. Exercise means those who are new to exercise, they can run here and there in your house only. That is also called an exercise because running is the best exercise. Or you can laugh also loudly. Tell your parents that I'm doing this laughing therapy. Don't be scared that why I'm laughing so loud. Or pranayam. Pranayam, you know that what are pranayam? Anulom vilom. Any deep breathing exercise. When we do deep breathing, when lot of oxygen gets into our brain and refresh our brain. So you know that when brain is refreshed, so our concentration and focus will be increased. And believe it or not, exercise works in the same way as sleep does. Like sleep makes us energetic, exercise also makes us energetic. Be flexible but realistic. Means what do I want to say? That you can make little changes in your plan, but be realistic. Don't do that. Yes, okay, today you have changed your timetable, and next day you are able to complete your work, and now you make it a habit. Okay, I can complete my work, so let me keep on changing my this plan, work plan. So please don't do it because it's not that every time the situation will favor you. Sometimes situations are unfavorable and you cannot fulfill your desired work. So please be flexible, but only at situation when it's really needed to change your work plan. Make sure of 8 to 10 hours of work a day to complete your homework, assignment, and projects. Means if you think that you study for 1 to 2 hours or 3 to 4 hours, no, it will not be sufficient at all. In school time, plus 4 to 5 more hours, I'll suggest for completing your assignment and self studies. And it is also important to know that tasks often take longer time than expected, so allow a little extra time for each task. Yes, because it's not necessary that we complete the time within the prescribed time limit. No, it will not be there. So little extra time in your plan. Remember, what works for other person might not necessarily work for you. Yes, dear all. Let me give an example. For some, studying in groups reduce their productivity, but for others, it will boost their productivity. They get more effective learners when they do group discussion, when they sit with their friends. So you are to choose according to your nature. Not that my one group is studying in my one friend is studying in group, so I should also study. No, dear, it's totally not like that. So follow according to your choice. Anything, any situation, any place where you study, so do accordingly. Allow time for planning to avoid repetition. Yes, when you do planning, give proper time to your planning. Not otherwise, what happens? Sometimes we will leave something, other time a repetition will happen. So please avoid all these things so that you can do a proper time management, proper planning for your work. Make a list of every task you want to complete. Yes, of course, it's also important. Whatever you're doing, don't think that, yeah, okay, I'll do it, I know, I remember. No, always jot down the points of the topics that what you are supposed to do for this week, then this for a particular day too. Make a plan for week as well as for the day. When you sit for studies, make open that list, check that what you are supposed to do. As I earlier told you, that prioritize your important work first. Start with that and then move on ahead. Constantly review and reassess your schedule. Yes, of course, dear. See, sometime the old schedule may not work in the coming days. So keep on reviewing and keep on reassessing also whether the plan you have made is working or not, whether you are able to fulfill your aim or goal or not. Break up big tasks. Yes, this is also called bacha whole and part and whole method. For few, it's really easy to learn a big topic or a big chapter even, but for others, it's not. So please break up the whole chapter into small topics. And if there is a big topic, break up that topic also into small chunks. No issues. It's not a matter of shame at all. Yes, you can break up the big task and start learning and it will make you happy. Why? Because now you're able to learn a particular part of the topic or the chapter, right? So it will also again help you a lot. Make a good use of your travel time. As you all know that these days schools are not so closer to our places or our vicinity where we live. So if you're going by a bus or by car or by taxi or wherever, students in Delhi go by metro also. So just try to utilize that time instead of just hearing songs and all. No, I don't say that don't enjoy. Enjoy to the fullest of your life. But if you think that you can, I mean, revise some topic on the way, so you can do it, and it will really make you happy that yes, you have fulfilled your. Keep a record of time for few days when you feel you have been unproductive, but you're not sure where all your time has been going. Yes, sometimes we find that despite making our work this plan, we are not able to I mean achieve our goal to fulfill our work. So make a list of the work, then track your work every day. For 1 week, you have to do this. Track your path, that what plan you have made, and are you following in the same way you have decided for yourself? If it's not, please change your plan and change your routine. Consult your teacher right away if you don't understand a topic or a concept. Yes, dear. Your teachers, I hope, always tell you to seek your queries as and when you feel like. And many of the students do ask, but many of the students are there in the class, those who feel shy. So stop feeling shy and clear your doubts from the teacher, because if you try to understand this topic on your own at home, it will waste your time. I don't say that within one go you just ask, ma'am, no, 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 please tell me, I don't understand. Please repeat. No. When teacher explains, try to understand, read at home, study at home. If you're unable to understand, don't waste time, go straight away and request the teacher to re explain. And I'm sure no teacher is going to say no to you. Don't rely on your brain as a storage device. Yes, our brain is not a storage device at all. We are not robots. So keep an ongoing list of every single thing you have to do. Don't believe that, no, no, I'll keep in mind. Nobody can stop me reminding my work. So make a list. That will also help you a lot, dear. Turn off notifications of your mobile. Yes, dear. Unsubscribe all your YouTube channels, like during exam days, especially. Sometime notifications come, the channels that we have subscribed. So a sound is also there. So we get distracted while we are studying through a laptop or mobile. A notification comes. What is this? What is this? We just try to see. And if it is interesting topic, I mean topic there is some song or dance or whatever of your choice, you'll click that YouTube channel and you'll start watching that. And what will happen? Your time management will go in air. So mute your group chats also on your mobile to avoid noise disturbance, and look through them once in a day. I don't say that don't look. No, messages are equally important. Sometimes messages come from school side, teacher side, or from family side, mother, if you are a hostler, from your parent side. So look through them once in a day. If somebody is in an urgency, say your parents or family, they'll call you. So mute your group chats. Before you start an offline study session, put your mobile in another room. Please make it sure. Otherwise, nobody can stop you from getting distracted. At the beginning of each study session, write down the task you are going to work on. Yes, like on the study table, say you are going to do an English work, you just write, yes, 1 to 10 questions of chapter so and so. Next, this assignment or maths, whatever topic you are doing. So make a list before sitting for your work, for your session. Be realistic about what you can accomplish each day. Yes, don't think yourself that you can do as much work as you feel like because you are very fresh today. Yesterday night you took a good sleep, or tomorrow you have to go somewhere. So let me complete tomorrow's work also today. No. This is a saying that kal a Hindi saying is there, very well known Hindi saying, kal kare so aaj kare so. That is true. That don't procrastinate, but set your work accordingly that you can accomplish on that particular day. Finish every homework or assignment 1 to 2 days before it is due. Again, let me explain you. Sometime, say, today it's Monday. On Wednesday, you are supposed to submit your homework or assignment. You say, okay, I'll do Monday or in the morning of Wednesday. And suppose you are not well or some guests arrive in your house, then what will happen? You won't be able to fulfill your time and your routine will be disturbed. Steady routine. And the work will become pending. So try to complete your assignment 1 or 2 days before it is due. Find out when you are most productive and work on the hardest assignment or task during that time. See, dear, few students get up early in the morning, others find it easy to study at night after taking a good break in the evening. It's your choice, but when you are fresh, do the hardest topic or task or assignment at that work because that time your mind is fresh, body is energetic and fresh. It will help you, like you'll be able to understand and complete that typical and hard topic very easily. Remove all distractions from your study table. Sometime what happens, you were playing with your cousin or your mother or your sister or brother in your study room itself to take during break time. Say you were playing cards and you kept those cards on your study table. When you're studying, you look at cards. You correlate the situation, time when you were playing, who won, who lose. So please keep all such things that can distract you from your study table. Write down all your test dates and assignments and all other due dates in your calendar. Yes. First of all, let me explain this thing also, that put a calendar in front of you. Simple calendar. It should also not be with many pictures and all. And note down, take the date and write that which test is due on a particular date so that you can prepare it well in advance for that test or the submission of assignment. You can do it proper on time. Set reminder for when to start studying early for the test to avoid test related stress. Yes, must set a reminder that test is on Thursday, so I need to start on Sunday or Monday, last by Monday. I suggest 3, 4, 5 days before the test, you are to start revising. So उसके लिए भी आपको you have to set a reminder, an alarm in your mobile or on the calendar you can write whatever is flexible for you, whatever is easy for you, whatever they are flexible with, you just follow that reminder. Never skip classes, especially online classes. Yes, dear, online classes, I know that students were very happy to skip these classes, especially when they feel the topic bored or the subject bored. But dear, when we skip these classes, we cannot understand that topic or cannot understand the concept. When concept is not clear, you cannot move ahead with that chapter. Particular topic is clear, only then you can move ahead with the chapter. Otherwise, I'm sorry, you can't do that. So never try to skip classes offline as well as online. Many students give excuses. No, today I don't want, I'm having headache or I'm not well, mama, I don't want to go to school. So please avoid this. Go to school regularly, or when it was online, when it is online class sometimes. So please don't miss that. If you feel unmotivated, change your environment for studying. Yes, sometimes we study in a particular study room or any room and you feel bored and unmotivated. No, no, I don't want to study. But studying is important because after 2 days you're having a test. I'm speaking, assume this. Then what to do? So just before the test you're getting bored, so what to do? On weekdays you study at home, and on weekends you may go to nearby library or a cyber cafe for a change to study, and really you'll feel happy. If a task takes less than 5 minutes to complete, do it right away. Sometimes mama says that, dear, set up your study table and stop messing up with your things here in the study room or bedroom, whatever. Where do you sit for studies, or where do you, sleep? So quickly wind up all those things, put those things on their place, and finish up. Or sometime you need to get a sign from your parents on a consent letter, or you want to check an email which is very important, like just check that. So these all are the works that you can do within 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes. So do that. Give them also the priority in your break time and complete that work.
Ma'am, you aren't audible. Cannot hear you.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible now. Now you're audible.
For how long? Okay. Create a study
Just this.
plan for am I audible now, dear?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible, and you weren't audible for like a couple of seconds, so you can start this slide again, maybe if you want.
Okay, thank you, dear. Create a study plan for every test and exam. Yes, otherwise you'll miss the chance to get really good marks. Make a plan that what chapter, what topic was not was very hard for you when you were studying in class routine time. So make a plan in such a way that the topics or the subject which you feel tough, you just give a little better time, more time to that topic or that subject, and go ahead with that. And I was talking about this science or maths are really very important, but give equal preference to all the subjects, because percentage affect each subject affects your aggregate percentage. Keep a clock on your study table to avoid losing track of time. Yes, a clock should always be there in front of you, or a wall clock on the wall, so that you can track your time. You can track whether you are completing your work on time according to your decided plan or not. Eliminate perfectionist tendencies. Don't think that you are perfect. No one in this world is a perfect one. Yes. So what to do? Try keeping track of your schedule and keep on checking. As I earlier told you, that keep a check on your work, everyday work, fortnightly, weekly, monthly, so that you can fulfill your desired goals of studies as well as the aim you want to be. Because when we are in ninth or 10th, no, that is a perfect time to think for our career, right? So when you are good at studies, you are able to get clearer concept of your studies. Only then you'll be able to achieve your goal. So make a particular schedule, and don't think that you're a perfect one. Sometimes you'll lose your aim, sometimes you'll not aim. I'm talking about goal of achieving your work done in times, other time no. So don't get disheartened. Keep on working with your this plan, and I promise you, I assure you that you'll be able to complete your work and fulfill your aim or goal to achieve all the concepts clearer and the marks you want to get or the career you want to choose. Really, write down your priorities and review them weekly. See, being a good student, always prioritize your work first of all. Give priority. What is more important? Do that work early, then next, and then next. And review them weekly too. Sometime in 1 week, one subject is more important for you. Maybe for after 15 days, another subject is important because that test will come. So set your priorities according to the importance of that subject or work. Do deep breathing exercise for 2 3 minutes a day. It helps reduce stress. Yes, deep breathing is very important. I always suggest my students when they are sitting in an exam and sometimes we go out of track that what would be the answer of this particular topic. So I suggest them close their eyes for 1 or 2 minutes, do deep breathing, relax, and I'm sure if you have learned that topic, it will easily come back to your brain and mind and you'll be able to write down. So deep breathing every day, plus when you're learning something or you're in exam, this will help you a lot. Set a fixed time to stop work each day. Yes, don't think that today I need to complete this work, so I'll awake till 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and early in the morning you have to get up at 6 or 7 to catch your bus. So always set a fixed time when you are supposed to stop studying or stop writing your work. Sometimes you do written work at night when you're feeling little drowsy or sleepy, but still stop it at a particular fixed time. Hang out with motivated and productive people. Yes, it's really, really very important when we sit with motivated people, when we have a company of motivated people, productive people, those are good at studies, those who always have positive vibrations, those who always give positive talks, always be with them. In this way, you'll also get a chance to become motivated. You'll also be able to produce more and more in your studies. And positivity, it's really a blessing. Those who have positive vibrations, those who send positive vibes in universe, I must call them the luckiest people on the earth. So manage your time and keep smiling. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that very wonderful, interesting presentation with small examples from your own, from your own experience as well as I would say. Thank you for those little tips in between as well. Thank you so much. Now, I think you covered a lot about students in your presentation. Before we conclude, how about give a word of advice for teachers as to how they can handle their time more efficiently and help students also handle their time. Not audible, not audible. Yeah. You audible now. Yeah, you can go. Ma'am, you're not audible. You did not connect your phone. I think you disconnected your phone. No, ma'am. You might have to join through your phone again, as you mentioned. Yeah, it's here. Yep.
Now,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
audible.
ma'am.
Sorry for the interruption.
It's okay,
Uh,
ma'am.
as I am also a teacher, and I'll suggest my dear friends, my dear teachers, that whenever you plan for your students, you're also supposed to make a list as I suggest for my dear students. See, this
Yeah.
time management was not only for students, this is for
Students,
all
yeah.
of us, all businessmen, all people, everyone, mothers, parents, even for teachers. So if they will do it accordingly. If they make a list, they plan ahead that what to do with a particular topic in the class, what students will ask, what students may ask within that topic. If they are well prepared, then they'll easily be able to handle their class, their students, or they'll be loved by their students.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. See, I would like to say some more things about this session. Like, we are having many successful people in our lives. We know that, not in our lives, in our surroundings, like Mukesh Ambani, Bill Gates, and many others who don't overfill their schedules. They never overfill their schedules. Rather, they
Okay.
repeatedly attribute successful time management managers, and they leave plenty of time in their schedules so that
Mhm.
in a circumstance they need to enter for a particular other work, they can have that space for them to work upon that topic particularly. So,
Absolutely.
so we should also keep some extra time in our calendars for a good flexibility. And same, I'll suggest teachers that don't rush with syllabus every time. That finish the syllabus. Let me finish the. I'll no. Please give a little space to students. Tell them to seek queries and ask them to feel free with the teachers with a proper gap. A distance should be there between teacher and a student, but they should feel free to talk to you. It may be
Absolutely.
about studies, it may be about their personal life even. Sometimes girls are feeling shame to talk to their parents. Teachers can ask them. So this all comes under a planning of the teacher.
That's a very wonderful thought, ma'am, to create a space where, conversation can happen without any, what would I say, without any resistance, I would say. Conversations can happen without resistance. And I think teachers play a very important role in that. And
Of
even they can
course.
help with time management since students spend a major part of their day with their teachers. So it's obvious that they will, pick up the habits of the teachers. So in one way, we could also say that teachers can lead by example. That's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining today, ma'am. Before we conclude the session, do you have anything else to say for our teachers and students and parents also?
Uh, yeah. See, I'll suggest dear parents, teachers, and students always motivate your students. Sometimes why girls say that we are afraid of our parents to talk to because they don't believe us. Please believe in your words, have faith in them, keep them on track, keep inculcating values in them, and I promise you, I assure you that you both will become friends when mother and daughter, or father or a son, or mother or a son are friends. No, they always lead a successful path. Nobody can stop them because they know that a particular, I mean, what you say, kavach, I must say, is around them, their parents, and they always feel motivated. These students always feel motivated. And once again, I'll thank to Getty, and I'll thank Neha, uh, my host, my change of ambassador.
Thank you, ma'am.
She's really very cooperative and helpful. Have a nice day, all. Good
Thank
night.
you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a sweet conclusion and for your very wonderful presentation also. Thank you so much. And there's also,
Thank you, dear. Thank you from my side.
one second, before we wrap up, there's a lot of comments coming over here and people are actually appreciating your presentation. There are thumbs up, there's good, and yeah, so I think people liked your presentation, and why not? You presented such a heavy topic in such a beautiful and sweet manner. I think you really touched the hearts of the audience.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, dear. Thank you all for
Thank
joining
you.
this session. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a good day, good evening.
Good.